What's up, Zenonzard? In today's video, I'll be revealing the winners of my giveaway, as well as going over an awesome replay I had with my AI buddy, and trying to give you some tips to improve your game based on that battle. So if you're looking to improve, stay tuned and I'll have that coming right up for you. Alright, Zenonzard, welcome back to another video. First thing I want to do is go ahead and go over the winners of my giveaway. I revealed them during my live stream, but I figured it would be better to make another video on that as well. So the winners of the giveaway were Light Dark, who I've already reached out to, Leonio91, who likes all the green cards. I'm waiting to hear back from you. Please comment on this video with your Twitter handle so I can send you a message there. And Wijaya Salim, who likes Jui, has won as well, and I've already reached out to him. And these are courtesy of one of my first subscribers, Anton, and his store Adventures in Comics and Games. And now I'm giving out more deck codes for the viewers of my live stream, and the ones that I selected were Zeria Draxus. Please leave a comment on this video with your Twitter handle so I can send you a message there. And I'm also going to select about 2 or 3 more viewers of my live stream. I gotta go back and look and see exactly who. I have some of their names written down here, and I'll be trying to get in contact with you as well. So in order to enter those deck codes, all I gotta do is go to the shop, cards, deck code. It's going to be this one right here. Just hit enter and then put in your code. So once you have your code put in, you just hit OK, and then it's going to ask you which one of the decks you want. You can pick which one you want, which is awesome, and you cannot change after you pick. I'm going to be picking the Machina one since it comes with 2 cards of Alabaster, and that's a card that I want to have. So okay. Boom, deck code retrieve and add it to your decks. And here's the deck right here that you get from the deck code. So, and it adds all the cards to your inventory as well. So now I have I got 1 copy of Viceroy and I got 2 copies of Alabaster, so that's pretty cool there. Now I have a replay I want to show everyone. This is a pretty good game between me versus my AI buddy. It was a mirror match, but during this replay I'm going to go over my thought processes and why I chose the moves that I did, and hopefully you all will be able to learn something from this game. So let's get right into it. Okay, so now let's get into the replay. I was lucky enough to go first this game, and I know I'm playing against a mirror match, so I need to hold on to a way to remove the golems after she drops them. But I don't want to clog my hand with a lot of high cost cards, so I just sent back 1 gravity stream, and I was lucky enough to get a 2 cost minion for my second turn. Now as you can see, I'll be able to curve out with 1 cost followed by my 2 cost and a 3 cost. And even if I didn't draw the 2 cost, I'd still be able to play a 2 cost off of my base minion here, so it would have been okay either way. But I typically want to play the Minotaur because it'll draw me an additional card, which will make my deck more consistent in the long run. Now for the first turn, I just drop a neutral mana because I want to save my Evoker minion for the second turn to play my Minotaur. And I drop my Erica to grab my Pooby. Now, most of your first turns want to be like this, where you play a card to secure your base minion or draw an additional card off of Pollen or something like that. Or alternatively, you could play a base minion that's a color that you can move to your base. So now on turn 2, I play my Evoker minion, my Evoker base minion, so I can get a draw off of my Minotaur. I move my Erica to base and then attack with the Minotaur to pressure the Force. Now I know there's no fear of retaliation because there's nothing they could do for just 1 mana, and even if they did, I draw a card off my Minotaur, so it'd be okay. Now I'm not sure why I attacked the Chiron Force instead of the Phoenix, but I just attacked because I needed to pressure them. So I'm going to go ahead and pass my turn here. Okay, so now she plays her Lars and then summons the Fire Beetle to attack me in the face. Now if I had a removal magic here, I definitely would have used it, because it would have stopped the damage as well as slow down the mana acceleration. As you see, she moved it to her base at the end of the turn, and that was the right move. Now if I was able to remove that, she wouldn't have been able to move it to her mana, and I would have been even further ahead in the game. Now for my third turn, I play down my Emily base minion, and normally I'd attack with the Minotaur to bait removal since he would float, and I wouldn't lose much in the exchange, but I wanted to level up my spider. So I'll move my Minotaur to the base, and I summon my spider, and then I summon my golem to level up my spider. Now here, I would have attacked, but I was afraid because I didn't want to lose my spider to magic, and instead I passed, and now I have 4 minions that she has to deal with. So on her turn, she plays the Poobie to remove my minion, and summons an operator of Agumon, and use Megaton Hammer to remove my spider. So she did have the Megaton Hammer, and it would have removed it if I attacked. So she goes ahead and pressure my forces and moves to base and pass the turn back to me. Now this turn is going to be a good example of proper sequencing. Usually the AI will tell you to play a card first, but here I attack first. And why did I do that? Because I didn't want to commit my resources before I committed to an attack. Now she swoops in the Machinist to go ahead and get a 2-for-1 on me here, and a lot of things could have gone wrong had I played a minion first. It could have eaten a Megaton Hammer, or I could have gotten my field wiped out by a gravity stream, and that's going to put me behind. So I attacked first, and she responded accordingly with the Machinist. And now that she's used up all her resources, I can react to that. So here I just summon my Infernal Ring, and I pressure her force and accelerate my mana with an Erica, as well as thin my deck, and then I go ahead and pass the turn here. Now it seems my AI has learned from me as well, and is going ahead to attack first as well. But I don't want to take 2 to the face, so I swoop in my Machinist to stop that as well. And she proceeds to pretty much copy my turn and pressure my force and remove my threats with her Infernal Ring. And then she retreats it to base to protect it from Megaton Hammer and ends her turn. Now back to my turn. I want to play the Poobie into my base because I need more red mana even though there's no target. And now once again I'm going to go ahead and attack first to bait the flash phase, so my attack successful. Then I'm going to move my Minotaur out and attack again to bait more removal, but nothing. So now I'm going to summon my Sawblade Golem, and I considered passing, but I wanted to press my advantage and take out the Phoenix Force to make it harder for her to play on both players' turns. Now I want to give a little more insight on why I decided to do this. Notice she only has 3 cards in her hand, right? And I know one of them is Lars. One of them is the Samurai Spirit from Lars. And I have 4 cards on the field, and it's a little hard to see, but I have 4 cards in my hand as well. So I have 8 cards total to her 3. Now I hold a pretty significant advantage right now, to the point where even a gravity stream wouldn't even it out. So I felt like it was worth it to take the risk and go ahead and destroy the force. Now there was no need for me to deal 1 damage to the Curon force. She also could have, now that she has 8 mana, she could have summoned Rita, the Divine Shot, and wiped my board, and that would have put me in a really bad position because the Rita would have been able to attack my life, and as well I wouldn't have anything to block with. So I just went ahead and passed there. So now, like I said, she go ahead and play that. Now here comes the Rita, the Divine Shot, like I said. And I would much rather see this on her turn than mine. And it hurt, but at least now all of her mana is gone. So now she's attacking with the Infernal Ring, and I summon my Machinist to take care of that. And now she can't attack my force with Rita to take it out, or she will lose the game. She only has 2 life left, so she has to go ahead and pass. Now my draw isn't that impressive, so I just play a base minion. I play my Machinist, my operator, I'm sorry, and then move my Poobie to the field to put the pressure on later on, and then go ahead and pass my turn. So now she plays her Lars to grab the Ryujin Terra. And then she bolsters her defenses with a Minotaur and the Samurai Spirit. And now she attacks, and I go ahead and use Gravity Stream here, thinking, you know, I can at least remove a blocker with this. and that'll make it easier for me to go in for game next turn, especially since she's pretty much tapped out. But after this, I'll go ahead and take this because I don't want to lose any minions because I want to attack for game next turn. But she bolsters her defenses even more with these 2 operators of Aguma. And this is going to put me in a tough situation because when the operators die, they deal 200 BP to a minion. And they can clear my board with that if they do that properly. Now here's an example where proper sequencing will win you games. My draw was not impressive, but I take the time out and I do believe that I could still win this turn. So now first I swing with my operator, which I think was a mistake, but it did end up working out. Now if she blocked this attack, I don't think I'd be able to win, but she let it through, taking her down to 1. Now the reason I didn't attack with my machinist first, who has 2 DP and would have killed her if it went through, is because she would have to block it so that she wouldn't lose, and I would still have to get 2 more attacks through to win this turn. But by swinging with a 1 DP minion, she could take the hit and still have 3 blockers up. But in that case, any attack that goes through will win me the game in that case because she only has 1 life left. Now instead of attacking, I go ahead and use Gravity Stream here. And why I did this is to remove both of the operators at once, meaning they can't stop 3 attacks by blocking with them. If they blocked with it, it would have stopped the attack, died, and then would have been able to kill one of my other minions. So I just went ahead and used the Gravity Stream now instead of attacking first. And then as you can see, she does remove my Pubi, but she can't remove this. So now I'm swinging here. She has to block. And then now I'm able to use my movement to attack. Had I used my movement first, she would have been able to take out both of my Pubis and then block my machinist attack, and I would have been in trouble. So I had to make sure to sequence my turn properly in order to take the W this game. So that's it for today's video. If you like this kind of video, please leave me a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button along with the bell icon so you don't miss any more videos. Check out some more of my other videos too. I have a lot of guides on this channel, and stay tuned because I'm definitely coming out with more. And I appreciate all the support. I'm almost at 450 subscribers, which is amazing to me. I didn't think I would make it this far, to be honest. So keep supporting me, and I'm definitely going to keep the content coming. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see all the Zenon freaks in the next video.